Hi, welcome back to the As the Kelp Grows video series from Soundwaters. We've taken you along with us as we monitored our farm this season. And finally, at the end of May, we were able to harvest, pulling over 2,000 pounds of kelp from our farm. But let's take a look back. Throughout this time, we got to see the growth firsthand, and we were happy to take you along with us. In November of 2023, we put the baby kelp into the water. At this point, it was only 2 or 3 millimeters long. It was attached to a seed line, which we wound around our 5 grow lines, each about 310 feet long. As the kelp grew, their holdfasts, which is what holds them to rock in their natural habitat, grow off of the seed line and onto that grow line. So as they grow larger, the grow line can support the weight of the adult kelp. As we returned throughout the winter, we were excited to see exponential growth. The kelp along all 5 of our lines was doing fantastic. Every time we pulled a line up for measurement, we were excited to see what was below the surface. The exciting part about that growth is that the more it grows, the more excess nutrients it takes from the Long Island Sound. Excess nutrients like nitrogen that can cause low oxygen events, harming the ecosystem that is the Long Island Sound. Finally, at the end of May, we harvested, pulling those 2,000 pounds of kelp onto the research vessel over 2 pretty long days. It was an exciting educational opportunity as well, as the schooner Soundwaters passed by with a field trip of students, where the educators on board were able to tell them about what was going on. But our work with the kelp doesn't stop there. We give this kelp to our partners, which are local farms further up into the watershed leading into the Long Island Sound. They add this kelp to their compost. We will continue to use this kelp as an educational resource as we compare the effects of kelp additives to their compost on their crops, measuring yield and biomass of the crop once they harvest. Look forward to updates on these partnerships, but kelp being a winter crop, we will not be putting it back into the water until next November. So thank you again for joining us during this growing season.